My name is Eddie Wells. I'm the Public Works Director for Ocean Pines, also CPI. We are divided into 4 departments, the Public Works is. We have a maintenance group, bulkheads, roads and drainage, and the CPI. I oversee over 30 guys in our department. A lot of them specialize in certain areas. We have HVAC master technicians, so we have licensed electricians. We have CPOs for taking care of the pools. CPO is certified pool operator for taking care of all the chemicals of the 5 pools that we maintain. A big part of Public Works Day is the work order system. We generate work orders for every complaint that we get turned into our department. They are divided by subcategories. I've added the information on what the majority of them is percentage-wise. Maintenance is very high, and drainage, I would say, are our 2 highest that we get work orders. Bulkheads, we take care of over 97,000 linear feet. We do approximately 3,000 feet a year in replacement, which is done through a contractor. In-house items that we do with bulkheads, we take care of sinkholes that pop up, cap boards that go bad, drains that go through the bulkheads. We're responsible for replacing them as they deteriorate also. On our bulkhead program, we try to plan out the future, at least 5 years, a 10-year plan on what needs to be replaced. The total project takes about 30 years to replace every linear feet that is owned by Ocean Pines. Right now, we have permitted 4 years out as of 2 years ago. We're on year 2 more years ago. They're all permitted through the state and county, ready to be replaced. By permitting out for the next few years, what I mean by that is we have our county permits, our state permits, Army Corps engineer permits. Most of the bulkheads in Ocean Pines are owned by the association. However, there are certain areas that are privately owned. Along Wood Duck 2, Marvin Steen owns his own, to be an example. Harbor Village owns their own, and Turns Landing take care of their own. Drainage in Ocean Pines has been a problem ever since I've been here, and I've been here 19 years now. Some of the areas, there may never be a cure or a fix. There's areas where we can do improvements, but it'll never be a cure. I have 5 guys that work constantly on drainage. We get work orders from residents, which takes up a bulk of their time. We use subcontractors to help clean and maintain the ditches we have in here. There's over 250-mile stormwater structures that we have to maintain with this size crew. Ditches in Ocean Pines are actually designed to actually hold and convey water. So seeing water in your ditch doesn't mean that it's not working properly. It could just be that the water table is high, or the amount of rain we received from a past storm is why the water levels are up. We get a lot of complaints on drainage in people's yards. A lot of those situations, there's nothing that the association can do, but we will help direct you in the right resources and the people that can contact you and give you advice of what can be done on your own. As of for the ditches that Ocean Pines maintains and takes care of, by keeping them clean, checking them. If you see something clogging, the sooner you call us on that kind of stuff, it could help prevent something disastrous down the road. You can reach us at Public Works. It's 410-641-7425, or send us an email. My email is ewells, W-E-L-L-S, @oceanpines.org. Ocean Pines gets confused a lot with Worcester County Public Works when it comes to water and sewer issues. We do not take care of the water and sewer. We get numerous calls on that. We'll definitely give you the information on who you need to contact. Their phone number, if you want to write it down, it's a good number to have, is 410-641-5251. The Division of Roads that Public Works is also responsible for. We take care of 80+ miles of roads in here. Anything from patching potholes, adding fill along the sides of the road. Yearly, we do an inspection, which determines which roads will be repaved in the future. We're responsible for snow removal. When we do get snow, that's salt, plowing the roads. Other situation with the roads, say if an animal's been hit on the side of the road, our department will take care of removing that animal. If you see any sinkholes or potholes, please just report them to our department and we'll take care of them. Also at Public Works, we have a full-time mechanic on staff that maintains and cares for all the equipment and vehicles. We do oil changes, brake changes, shocks. We've done transmission work, we've done motor work, do all the repairs to our mowers, all of our tractors. So pretty much all the equipment that the association takes care of comes through our shop one time or another with a need. Ocean Pines owns probably close to 100 vehicles and different pieces of equipment throughout all the departments. And we maintain 75% of them. Public Works also take care of signs you see throughout the association. We do regulatory, mandatory speed limit signs, stop signs. We do the road signs, as well as we do anything you see coming to one of the facilities. If they're doing any special events, we make the banners. With the COVID, we've been very busy with signs over the last year, which you can expect. Ocean Ponds also has a few things that we take care of in actual waterways. Although Ocean Ponds owns the bulkheads and the canals, we do not own the water. The water is federally regulated. But the items that we do take care of, we have no wake buoys, we have channel markers. We're in charge of the big channel markers coming into the marinas, and also the signs that you see posted on the bulkheads with the no wake. That is all under our responsibility of Waterways. Even though we are the ones that post the signs and the buoys with the speed regulations, all that is enforced through DNR. We do not enforce that here in the association. At Public Works, we also in the fall, we do a leaf program. This program was originally designed years ago to help clean with the drainage ditches, keep the leaves raked out. Over the years, it has expanded a little more where people rake their yards out instead of just the ditches. We still would like for you just to rake your ditches out and bag the yard debris. We do pick up bag leaves. We usually start right after Thanksgiving and we go right before Christmas. There's no charge for the residents for that. The vac truck picks up anything that's raked out loose. We usually start the week after Thanksgiving and we'll run till we go twice through the pines. This usually is around the end of January, first part of February. During this time of year, we also open our yard for people to bring their leaves and debris, just yard debris that we will dispose of. And usually we will be doing a spring cleanup sometime around May before we get to Memorial Day. Public Works Maintenance Department takes care of a lot of different things. All the facilities throughout the association. You have your administration building, country club, yacht club, numerous pool buildings, Public Works building. Things that we take care of is HVAC. We do plumbing. We have a carpenter on staff. We do painting in-house. So pretty much anything that needs to be done, we can do it in-house. As I mentioned earlier, HVAC is a master's degree. I have licensed carpenter and licensed electrician. Along with the maintenance to the facilities, we also maintain the pools. We are responsible for the chemicals. We have numerous certified pool operators also. Over the years, Public Works has also assisted in a lot of the major construction projects that have gone throughout the pines, from site work, grading, finishing the inside of buildings, just adding assistance with HVAC. So we've been asked to do numerous things. Anywhere we can help save money and save the association money, we try to help. Ocean Pines Public Works also takes care of all the grounds. We have over 300 acres of grass we cut. We cut the easements on the sides of the road, which is a ditch out. It takes approximately 3 weeks to get through one time just on cutting easements. Landscaping, take care of all your entrances, Ocean Parkway, and around all the facilities is done by Ocean Pines Public Works also. We also do work in the parks and the playgrounds. We put fresh mulch down in the spring. We make repairs to the equipment as things break and need to be repaired. Some of the things that Public Works gets called for are really out of our normal scheme of work that we take care of. We get called to car wrecks and accidents when they come in. Multiple times we've been called to come in with a backhoe or a piece of equipment to flip a vehicle over that's gone upside down. We also get called, as I mentioned earlier, for animals that have been hit. We got a call one time for a porpoise that washed up on one of Ocean Pines banks, and we had to go pick that up and hold it and maintain it at our shop. National Aquarium came and did an autopsy to find out the cause of death. Other things we have done, I've been called out myself. I've gone out on 2 rescues for live deer that have fallen in the canals. The story of one fell in over by the golf course. We were actually caught it. I pulled it up, set it on the bank. We let it loose. It ran 100 yards and jumped back in the canal. So that deer got caught twice that day. We've been called out for dogs. Public Works team has gone in swimming just to save dogs that have gotten trapped in canals. There's a lot of different things that we do that aren't really normally called upon, but if we can help, we always try to. The weather dictates what we do daily at Ocean Ponds Public Works. Everything we do is outside and related to the weather somehow. I watch numerous weather stations, follow storms as soon as I see them developing, hurricanes as soon as they come off the coast of Africa. I start tracking them. Here on the shore, with water on three sides of us, you can never predict exactly what's going to happen. So the only way to do that is be prepared for the worst and hope for the least. That's sort of how we plan for snowstorms. As anybody that's watched the weather lately, they can't give you a sound prediction on what we're going to get or what we're going to have. So we prepare for the worst and pray for the best. The weather also affects the way we work at Ocean Ponds Public Works. Especially drainage is one of the biggest things. If it's too wet and I can't get a piece of equipment in, we do more damage than we do good. Same thing when we mow in the summer. If we've had heavy rains, there's probably a reason, weather-related, why mowing isn't kept to the schedule it's usually set at. One of the highlights that Public Work has done since I've been here, and I'm very proud to be able to take part in, is working with the Veterans Memorial. I honestly believe that's one of the best things that Ocean Ponds has had happen over the years. We are always honored and feel privileged when we are asked to help on events. We do the big truck day for the rec department. My guys love that. Plus, it gives us an excuse to wash all our vehicles once a year. But to see the joy on those kids when they get up and down on equipment, it warms your heart. And me, as well as the guys that work for me, we really look forward to these events. And like I said, are honored that we're asked to participate in them. The best way to get a hold of Public Works, you can definitely call 410-641-7425, and Billy or Lisa will take your call. But if you would like, you can send us an email. They're all listed on the website. We can answer anything that the association is responsible for. If it's something that we're not responsible for, we can get you in touch with the right people that can get you the answer. One thing I would like to comment on is the staff that works for me, and that's all the way from office administrators down to my lowest laborer. I consider my team a family here at Public Works. These guys and ladies, when I ask them, we need something done, they come together and we get it done. Working 60 hours straight during a snowstorm, or staying overnight or 2 nights during a hurricane to keep the roads open and safe for the residents. My team comes together as a family to get things done for the association, and I'm very proud to be in charge of them.